There is really a huge number of different outfits and robes in Hogwarts Legacy, and among all these clothing there is a couple of most outstanding ones that look especially fun, significant or are hard to get. So here is a list of 10 most unique and good-looking appearances that you can find in the game. Number 10 in my list is Venomous tentacula robe. You can get the robe after completing the quest, which is called Venomous Valor. We take it from a Ravenclaw student Duncan Hobhouse in the Defense Against Dark Arts Tower. And though the quest plot is quite pathetic, the robe does look good. At first I didn't even feel like helping this guy, who asks us in fact to help him fool his fellow students and pretend as if he was the one to enter the allegedly dangerous location full of combat plants. The location is called Hidden Herbology Corridor. It was one of the first side quests in the game that I took actually because it's quite low level, but it's very much worth it because you will discover a hidden location in Hogwarts, loot a bunch of valuable venomous tentacula plants quite early in the game, and what's more important, you'll be rewarded with a stylish luxury outfit, which is a beautiful piece of unique collection appearances. Number 9 in my rating is the Bubotuber harvesting attire, and I realize of course that it's not that pretty or posh or something, but this outfit is in my rating because it's really one of a kind in the game. There are tons of appearances in Hogwarts Legacy, different types of clothing, school uniform or formal suits, but this one really stands out, and obviously it must be much more practical to its purposes, in this case I mean herbology and gardening, than any other attire and outfit that we have here. We take the quest to get this outfit in Dogwood and Deathcap in Hogsmeade from a Hufflepuff girl, Carissa Tagwood, who later would invent valuable cosmetical potions, by the way. And so she asks us to bring her some Bubotubers, and we know from the books that they are extremely valuable in magical herbology because wizards collect Bubotuber pass and use it for various purposes. Like in this case, Carissa intends to brew a potion for skin cleansing. But we as well know that the pus, when undiluted, can do funny things to the skin, and that's why wizards wear specific protecting clothes to work with it. Like these harvesting attire, for example, or dragon hide gloves. To get these gloves and complete this casual herbologist outfit, you can take another quest in Hogsmeade where you steal venomous tentacula for Rackley Barnes. Number 8 in my rating goes to this beautiful, authentic historian uniform. I like wearing this cloak with a legendary armored attire that you earn by completing main quests. And to create a total look, I chose the silver arrow broom because it is also light colored and fancy, as well as the ivory cloak. This appearance is a reward for completing a side quest called Cash in the Castle. It only actually demands the Accio charm, so it's basically one of the simplest and earliest possible missions. The quest giver is Arthur Plumley, and you can meet him right outside the charms class in the Astronomy wing. He would give you a map and tell to follow the landmarks on it. He promises that you will find something precious in the end, which is actually true. This cloak looks fine and beautiful, and unlike many other bag items in the game, it is bright colored and even luminous, which kind of makes everything on the screen look more fancy when my character is wearing it. The 7th position I gave to the Beast Rescuer robe. It seems to be a plain brown leather coat, not exactly an exquisite piece of clothing, and it is in my rating for an absolutely different reason. It had to be included because it resembles so much to Hagrid's coat, and this appearance was no doubt inspired by Hagrid's style, and that makes a lot of sense, considering that we earned this appearance for saving a beast. The robe is a reward for the quest Take the Biscuit. You will find the goblin who gives this quest in Hogsmeade under the bridge near Pippin's shop. He would tell you a sad story about a moon calf named Biscuit that had been abducted by poachers somewhere in the northern fog region. And if you rescue the biscuit, you will get the robe. Not many of Hogwarts Legacy appearances give this instant click and produce the atmosphere of the 7 books, and that is why I love the Beast Rescuer robe so much. Next appearance that I want to show you is the Treasure Seeker's long coat. It does look pretty, I like the dark blue color and the golden sun on the back. But that's not exactly the reason why I chose to include it into the coolest outfit rating. It is in fact a part of a whole Treasure Seekers set, but frankly the set altogether hasn't impressed me all that much. It includes a Treasure Seekers attire and a hat, plus you can put the coat on top of it. But here I've decided to tell more about the coat specifically. It's just that, to be honest, that I simply loved the small side quest where you can earn this appearance. So it is one of the treasure hunt quests, and there is no specific quest giver to this this quest, which is called Solved by the Bell. I encountered the map for this quest at Henrietta's hideaway location during another side quest, rescuing Rococo. The nearest Floo location is West Manor Cape here, and the location for Solved by the Bell you'll find not far away in the southern part of the game map. You can either fly there on a broom or use Floo flames and go to the Clegmore Castle this way. The quest task is a nice sweet touch on the origins, but I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't still done it. I'm sure you will like it, at least because it's different from most of the other quest tasks in the game, and also because you will be rewarded with this beautiful cloak. Halfway to the top now, and the next set of clothing that I especially liked consists of 3 pieces. Each you will get for defeating all opponents on battle arenas. The first part of the set is Ashwinder's outfit, which looks very cool and comfortable for duels and combat. Then comes my favorite part, the thief's coat. See, I really have a thing about bright colors for game characters' clothing. And by the way, I think that this coat also suits perfectly with the debonair socialite ensemble that you can get by tracking down the albino Diricol for Marianne Moffat in Meronwin Village. The third piece of the Battle Arena Champion set is the Duelist's Mask, which for some reason reminds me of Darth Vader, but I think it's just me, because it obviously doesn't have anything in common with any of Star Wars appearances. The coat and the whole Battle Arena Champion sets look awesome and stylish, and getting this clothing is another good reason to go to the battle arenas. The Relic House uniform is ranked 4 in my list. It looks terrific for Slytherin, and it's really one of few things that I would want to see for other houses, because it's so glamorous and stylish. You just look at the color and the house symbol that is all sparkling and glowing. It is really one of my favorite robes in the game, and the cool thing about this outfit that it must be different for every house. Not so cool on the other hand, you have to locate all the 16 Daedalian keys to unlock the appearance. Nellie Oxpire, a Gryffindor student, gives this quest in the Transfiguration Courtyard, and after you catch the first flying key in the Astronomy Tower, she tells you that there are many more flying around in the castle, and you will need them all to open your house chest and get the reward. After locating a key somewhere in a castle, you should follow it to the nearest key cabinet in the location, clap it to open the cabinet, and get your token. It took me a long time to catch them all, and here is a piece of advice from me. It is easier to locate the keys at night because you would rather hear a key and only then see it. Well, and now it's time for my 3 top-rated outfits in Hogwarts Legacy. The third place is the robe that made me smile at once, as it's so meaningful and so much fun at the same time. It is the Fashionable dress robes, one of the last appearances I found already after completing the plot, when I was just wandering here and there, discovering what I'd missed before. And you must know, it is the outfit that has a history behind. It speaks for itself, since it is exactly the famous, or rather infamous, robe that Ron Weasley would wear at the Yule Ball in the Goblet of Fire. This robe is an ultimate reward after solving all 3 Hogwarts secrets. The first tier of this challenge would be Secret Solver's bathing costume, and the second is dark green tailored tailcoat. But surely the fashionable robes I admired the most. It's burgundy velvety with a white frill and a green bow tie to finalize the impression. As I have already said, you have to complete all 3 Hogwarts Secrets quests to obtain this outfit. My final point of this challenge happened to be the room of admittance. You can find this location if you go upstairs from the trophy room in the castle, but before you can access the room, make sure you have reached the highest level of Alohomora mastery and have learned how to enter the headmaster's office, because that's where you will find the key to the room of admittance. Plus, you have to find and solve 2 other Hogwarts secrets. It is the Clock Tower door puzzle and the secret passageway under the bridge near the viaduct entrance. So only after you've met all the mentioned conditions you'll be able to unlock the Fashionable robe's appearance. The top 2 gear look in my rating is the set that you can get for another challenge, Starry-Eyed outfit, for discovering all the astronomy tables. The full set consists of 3 pieces, and I like every one of those. The Starry-Eyed Seer's ensemble, the Starry-Eyed Seer's cape, and the Starry-Eyed Seer's scarf. This was the case when I didn't like the quest. It is boring and from the first sight totally pointless, because using astronomy tables doesn't give you anything useful at all. But ever since I accidentally unlocked the first tier achievement, the scarf, I felt I absolutely needed to keep looking for all the tables because I loved it a lot. Again, maybe it has to deal with the celestial blue color, and so I knew I wanted to collect all the parts. So basically all you should do is travel the map and use every astronomy table in the Hogwarts Legacy world. Most of them are depicted on the map, but a couple of tables are hidden, so that's not gonna be fast all in all. And finally, my personal winner, full Lucky Leprechaun set. It includes 5 pieces: bookish half-rim spectacles, gloves, hat, outfit ensemble, and an overcoat. And yes, it takes you all 32 side and relationship quests to collect all the parts. And again, as in the previous situation with the Starry-eyed Seer's outfit, I'm not sure if I would have made it to find and complete every single quest in the game if it were not for this beautiful set of appearance. I wanted this emerald overcoat so badly. It is funny, it's stylish, it's a complete look. And if you want to know more about all houses' unique content, check out my video, the link is on your screen. Thank you for your attention, see you at Hogwarts. Knox.